Hello and welcome to our Lenten journey. Lent, Easter, Holy Week, Easter and Eastertide. We are going on a long journey through the four Gospels. We are into double figures today, day 10, and we've hit this Friday, which is a nice thought heading into the weekend. Had some epic chapters this week. We've had some very long chapters, but quite a short chapter to finish off the week today. We're coming onto this final arm of the cross, our first row on the final arm as we hit John chapter 10. There was a big kerfuffle yesterday when Jesus healed a blind man on the Sabbath, and great exchanges between the blind man and the religious leaders, and then Jesus wading in as well. Here we are hitting John chapter 10. I'm reading from the Contemporary English version, and this is the 10th chapter of John's Gospel. Jesus said, I tell you for certain that only thieves and robbers climb over the fence instead of going in through the gate to the sheep pen. But the gatekeeper opens the gate for the shepherd, and he goes in through it. The sheep know their shepherd's voice. He calls each of them by name and leads them out. When he has led out all of his sheep, he walks in front of them, and they follow because they know his voice. The sheep will not follow strangers. They don't recognize a stranger's voice, and they run away. Jesus told the people this story, but they did not understand what he was talking about. Jesus said, I tell you for certain that I am the gate for the sheep. Everyone who came before me was a thief or a robber, and the sheep did not listen to any of them. I am the gate. All who come in through me will be saved. Through me they will come and go and find pasture. A thief comes only to rob, kill, and destroy. I came so that everyone would have life and have it in its fullest. I am the good shepherd, and the good shepherd gives up his life for his sheep. Hired workers are not like the shepherd. They don't own the sheep, and when they see a wolf coming, they run off and leave the sheep. Then the wolf attacks and scatters the flock. Hired workers run away because they don't care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and they know me. Just as the Father knows me, I know the Father, and I give up my life for my sheep. I have other sheep that are not in this sheep pen. I must bring them together too. When they hear my voice, then they will be one flock of sheep and one shepherd. The Father loves me because I give up my life, so that I may receive it back again. No one takes my life from me. I give it up willingly. I have the power to give it up and the power to receive it back again, just as my Father commanded me to do. The people took sides because of what Jesus had told them. Many of them said, He has a demon in him. He is crazy. Why listen to him? But others said, How could anyone with a demon in him say these things? No one like that could give sight to a blind person. That winter, Jesus was in Jerusalem for the temple festival. One day he was walking in that part of the temple known as Solomon's Porch, and the people gathered all around him. They said, How long are you going to keep us guessing? If you are the Messiah, tell us plainly. Jesus answered, I have told you, and you refused to believe me. The things I do by my Father's authority show who I am. But since you are not my sheep, you don't believe me. My sheep know my voice, and I know them. They follow me, and I give them eternal life, so that they will never be lost. No one can snatch them out of my hand. My Father gave them to me, and he is greater than all others. No one can snatch them from his hands, and I am one with the Father. Once again, the people picked up stones in order to kill Jesus. But he said, I have shown you many good things that my Father sent me to do. Which one are you going to stone me for? They answered, We are not stoning you because of any good thing you did. We are stoning you because you did a terrible thing. You are just a man, and here you are claiming to be God. Jesus replied, In your scriptures, doesn't God say, You are gods? You can't argue with the scriptures, and God spoke to those people and called them gods. So why do you accuse me of a terrible sin for saying that I am the Son of God? After all, it is the Father who prepared me for this work. He is also the one who sent me into the world. If I don't do as the Father does, you should not believe me. But if I do what my Father does, you should believe me because of that, even if you don't have faith in me. then you will know for certain that the Father is one with me, and I am one with the Father. Again, they wanted to arrest Jesus, but he escaped and crossed the Jordan to the place where John had earlier been baptizing. While Jesus was there, many people came to him. They were saying John didn't work any miracles, but everything he said about Jesus is true. A lot of those people also put their faith in Jesus. Shorter chapter, but full of it's such an exciting story, isn't it? The way that Jesus speaks to the people that they don't understand, and this talking of being a shepherd. There's bits in the Old Testament where God tells off the holy people for leading the people of God astray, and he says that one day he will come and will be the good shepherd because they're just like hired hands. And Jesus is saying, this is the time that this is happening. It's happening now. And the people say, show us a sign. And Jesus says, but this is the sign. This is what's going on. This is exactly what's happening. And they can't understand it. One of the bits I really, really love is when they pick up stones and say, we're going to stone you. And he says, what are you going to stone me for? What good thing that I've done is that that you're going to stone me for? And they say, we are not stoning you because of anything good that you've done. We're stoning you because you are claiming to be God. It's so clear in that one sentence what people thought that Jesus was doing, what it was that Jesus was claiming to be. I am the Son of God. And he doesn't deny that. He does highlight that he is divine in that moment, and that's a really important part. Really, really, really special. It's been really good to read it so far. I'm really enjoying doing this, and I hope that you're enjoying listening to it as much as I am enjoying reading it. It is phenomenal to be doing. So join me over the weekend. We will do another couple of chapters. John 11 tomorrow, John 12 on Sunday. Join me for those. But thank you for joining me today for John chapter 10. See you very soon. God bless. Bye bye.